Hi guys, I hope you're okay. I've come live because someone asked me whether I should share some knowledge on saving and credit cooperative circles. In Kenya, the circles that deal with finance are two kinds or two types. One is Bosa, the other one is Fossa. For Bosa, this is where members subscribe or prescribe a contribution per month, and that contribution is used by the members or by the person who is the member to take a loan. So Bosa, if you make your contribution, it means that if you want your contribution back, you'll be required to write a letter to your Sacco for you to be refunded their money. Then we have the second one, which is Fossa, which they work like what we can say bank like. By that I mean the Fossa circles, they have a transaction account whereby you can open a transaction account, for example, a business account, whereby you can keep money and also withdraw the money. So meaning those kind of transaction can happen to you, whereby if you are a member of Fossa, it means that yourself, the transaction that can happen to you are similar to those of commercial banks. But for Bossa, it is not like that. It means that you, according to the bylaws, if some circles give 60 days, while others they can give lesser days, but you have to write a letter to say that you want to withdraw the money. That is the difference between Fossa and Bossa. The other thing you need to know is that how do both Bossa and Fossa people exercise their authority, or the members exercise their authority. They exercise their authority by what we call AGM, or the annual delegate general meeting, whereby according to the Cooperative Act, every Sacco must hold one each year. So if your Sacco is not at a delegate system, you as a member, you have the obligation to go and make a decision via the AGM. The other one is the ADM, the annual delegate meeting. This is whereby a Sacco can classify. The Sacco can classify their members into zones or constituencies. Then you select delegates who in turn can go and select the management committee and the supervisory committee. So during the year, if your Sacco uses the delegate system, then it will mean that you as a person, you'll be required to follow the delegate meeting, because you as a member, if you're not a delegate, you'll not be able to follow. But the delegate will exercise the duty of overseeing what the management committee and the supervisory committee are doing in your Sacco. It's very good that member can exercise the obligation to the Sacco via AGM or the ADM. But ADM is indirect, because if you're not a delegate, you cannot. So you have to choose the delegate who can go and ask questions for you. So that is the difference between AGM and ADM. The other thing you need to know is that SACCOs are regulated by SASA. SASA is the regulatory body of the government. According at this time, any SACCO which has assets which is beyond 100 million, by law, they are qualified to be regulated by SASA. So if your SACCO has more than that and it is not being regulated by SASA, then you should raise a complaint to SASA or through the county district office, the county cooperative office, so that it can be regulated. The other thing, if does not pass the 100 mark, it means that your SACCO is being regulated by the county cooperative office. Those are the people who always, after the SACCO audit each year, they are the people who will go and check on the financial statements. But if your SACCO is being regulated by SASRA, after the internal audit, then the auditor will take the audited statements or the audited finances to SASRA. So anytime you are called for AGM or ADM, you should check if your SACCO has a stamp showing that your statement has been either being approved by SASRA or the county cooperative office. So the next thing you should note is that SACCOs have bylaws. SACCOs have bylaws. Bylaws are just rules by the members on how they will run the SACCO. Every time you become a member of any SACCO, kindly have a copy of the bylaws. Any change, kindly track, so that in case you want to find out something, you want to find out if your rights are being breached by the SACCO, you can be able to raise the issue with the management committee. The other thing you need to know, SACCO is run by the management committee who are chosen by the members either during AGM or can be chosen by the delegate meeting or ADM. And these are the people who have the overall responsibility of running the SACCO. We also have the other one called supervisory committee. These are the people who oversights on behalf of the members the workings or the how the management committee is operating. So these are very important committees because these are the people who run the SACCO, is the management committee. The other one is an oversight as for the SACCO. So these people, you should always, if you are given a chance in case of AGM, you choose the best fit because any an ethical business they conduct, they can make your SACCO fall. The other thing is that every SACCO should hold AGM and ADM every year. This is when they can declare surplus, which can be paid in form of rebates and dividends, or if the Sacco has not made a surplus, they can declare a loss. Any Sacco that does not do those things, you should find out it can be a fake Sacco. So thank you very much for listening to me. Bye.